Mrs. Makeba, are people happy in Johannesburg?
That depends on which people you're talking about. When we speak of people in Johannesburg, we have to be specific in that in South Africa there are two separate communities, and that's the white community and the black community. I will speak for my community. I think we are happy, we dance, we sing, because to us, sometimes it's better to laugh to keep from crying.
Mrs. Makeba, you sing your songs in a lot of countries. And obviously, quite obviously, it is not only purely show business. Actually, which is the message you want to give, to transmit to your public, to your listeners?
Well, I always feel that even though one is an artist, that we are first human beings and we live in the same world as any other person, so that we as artists should never close our eyes to what is happening around us. Therefore, coming from South Africa, naturally my life was affected by my environment there, and the songs that I sing are just about my everyday life.
A fun fact about Miriam Makeba is that she was the first African artist to win a Grammy Award. She won in 1966 for Best Folk Recording with American folk singer Harry Belafonte for their album, An Evening with Belafonte, Makeba. This album highlighted the struggles of black South Africans under apartheid, and the win not only showcased her powerful voice, but also brought global attention to the apartheid system. Her Grammy win helped solidify her as an influential global artist and a key figure in the fight for social justice.
In countries like Brazil and United States, where they are in minority.
There is really no difference in the struggle between the people you have mentioned, because we are all Africans. We were just put in different countries by white people who took the people from Africa and spread them out. And it is true that our problems are the same. Now, saying that they are a minority, this really means nothing, because the white man, wherever he is, whether he is in the majority or the minority, he rules. It just shows you, it just proves to everyone that we just have to keep fighting. We just have to fight that much more, because it doesn't matter whether he's majority or minority, he's always on top.
Which status are you aiming to between the whites and the Africans at the end, when you have won?
That will depend on them. We are not worried about them. We are just worried about ourselves. It is our country. They came from Europe to invade our country. They took it. They have made us suffer. So we don't have to worry about thinking what will we do to them or what will happen to them. It will be up to them to see fit what they can do when we have won. Just like they see fit what to do right now while they are on top. So it's something that we don't worry about. All we are worried about is to fight and liberate ourselves. What will happen after that will depend, again, on the invaders. They could have come to our country and lived side by side with us. We didn't mind that. In fact, when they came, we said, come in, sit down, and they sat down and said, get out. And now it will be up to them.
Another fun fact about Miriam Makeba is that she had a close friendship with Marlon Brando and Nina Simone, who were both passionate about civil rights. In fact, Makeba and Simone performed together frequently, blending their unique voices to promote messages of freedom and equality. Their friendship went beyond music. They supported each other personally and professionally, and Makeba even credited Simone with helping her navigate the American music scene during her early years. This close-knit bond made their activism and artistry even more impactful.
They will always write negative things about us. And they have to do that because they have to justify their invasion in all the countries. It's like saying when the Europeans went to America, there were no Indians there. It's ridiculous because they were there. I know that my people were there. We don't write our history. It has always been handed down to us orally by our elders.